Good morning, my people. Bonjour, comment ça va? How is everyone doing? Welcome back to our channel, Kalum the Dawn. As you can see, we're back in the farm with our signature cape, trying to take care of our skin. It's very sunny here. We are lucky to be in a very good climate zone where we get 12-hour sunshine and we get the perfect black nights or the 12-hour night time. So behind me, as you can see, we have some very leafy green plants. We have the grapes. This is the Niagara variety. Currently, it's fruiting, as you can see. Yeah, there's more over there. So, as you can see, it's very green. We planted this variety. Try and see if it will work over here. Also, we planted another variety here called the Melo. Melo is here, guys. So, this variety is not yet fruiting. It alternates when Niagara fruits. These Melo fruits. People call this blue or blackberry. We'll vlog about this another time. Otherwise, join me as we go to the farm. Welcome to the farm. We've arrived at the farm and some good news. Lots of changes that have happened in the farm since we were away. As you can see, the wheat has been harvested. This is the combine harvester. It's called a combine harvester because it can harvest a combination of crops from maize, wheat to even cotton. So today I'll take you through a conventional setup for those who've never seen it. A conventional setup of a combine harvester. So, as usual, it has an engine, which is up there. I will show you. And this is where the driver cabin is located, where this is where it's controlled from. So, it's steered from the rear. The steering wheel controls the rear wheels, not the front wheels. So, allow me to take you through the parts of a combine harvester. So, what you're seeing here, this is the grain gatherer. Used to gather the grains, and this pulls the wheat towards the grain cutter. So you can see the fingers over here. This is the cutter over here. So when this gatherer rotates, it pulls the grains towards the cutter. When the grains are cut, they are pulled towards the auger. You see the auger over here. So that auger rotates, pushes all the grains towards the center, and that pulls it now to the drum. So inside the drum, as you'll see over here, the grain is thrashed over here. Yeah, you can see here. So it's separated from the cover. After that, it's pulled up, goes up. Let me just climb here. So it's taken up. And now, before it comes up there, there's some blower below that. And now there's a final auger which pulls the grains to the tank. This combine harvester takes 20 bags. After this is full, the driver is able to see from this glass. They go and dump it either to a tractor. You'll see a tractor on my vlog later, which is now, they use a final auger here to dump the grain through that outlet over there. That's the outlet spout. Let me take you to what you would see inside a combine harvester. So this is where the combine harvester pilot sits. You can see this is an old combine harvester used in the farm. Yes, so this is a steering wheel. Those are the controls. You can see the gauge, how the engine is performing. Change the gears over there. And this is what the combine harvester driver sees. So on the console, the combine harvester is able to see the front, is able to raise the boom or the grain gatherer, lower it. Is able to control, I would say, is able to see how the engine is performing over here. This is the speed, is able to change the speed of the grain gatherer. Also, is able to adjust the angles over here, as you can see. This is the handbrake. These are the controls, the brakes over here, here and here. This is the clutch. And that is it. And that's how we harvest our grains in the farm. And this is the journey of the West from the combine harvester. So once the wheat has gone up there after winnowing, now the waste, which is now the chaff and the rest, go inside, and there are sieves that are very elaborate inside that come through here. So that is where the wheat and the chaff is separated. When the combine harvester is running, you'd see that these sieves move forward and back so that it can push out the waste, and it's dropped here. So, and that is why when you look at an harvested field, the field is wide, however the chaff is centered here, as you can see from this harvested field. Those are all the combine harvester lines over there, all the way from top to bottom, from top to bottom. And that allows the baler now to come and the engineering of the combine harvester is to make sure that the baler is able to come and collect very easily the chaff and bale it into bale straws to be consumed by those cows and sheep. You can see, yeah, there's no more wheat. So what happened is, after harvesting, the remainder or the straws were baled for feeding of the cattle. I will show you later at the baled wheat straws. So harvest time, lots of changes for sure. So right now the wheat is ready to go to the market. In very few months there'll be good money in many farmers' pockets. So also on the other side, as you can see, the maize is drying up. Very many changes, guys. So the maize is drying up. Very soon we'll start staking of the maize. So I will show you staked. Reason why we stake maize is we allow the maize to dry in a conducive environment, which is in a locked setup, to achieve better grain moisture, which allows it for you to have your maize without effects of aflatoxin, which is very dangerous, of course, for your health. Also, we stake the maize for ease of harvesting, to allow when workers are harvesting the maize, we don't lose the grain because it will be in one locality. So those are a few reasons, among others, that we stake maize. Also, another reason that I just remembered is we stake maize so that we are able to harvest the stock, the remainder, for us to now convert it to, I would say, feed for animals. With that, I will walk with you, and down here you can see that after harvesting, usually animals are left roaming. I'll show you these animals have already been let loose. They are already causing some damage since we've not harvested the maize. You can hear the young ones crying over there. They've been left behind. Yeah, I'll try and turn them back to go back to where the wheat is, so that they don't damage more of the maize. Otherwise, it's safe for them to run inside so long as the maize don't fall. When you find maize that are down like this, they will try and eat them. It's also dangerous for the sheep, as it causes constipation that might lead to death. So when you combine grains and a little bit of moisture, it results in constipation. Also, as you can see, they're trying to eat the beans. So let me turn them back. We are turning the sheep back. This is the merino variety. For those who don't know type, usually when they grow up, some still have tails. When they're aged up, we cut their tails to make them fatten more. So there they go, back to where the wheat is. Yeah, you can see there are some young ones that are running to their parents and crying. Yeah, calling back their mothers, saying, "Ah, where are you? We're here now. We're together. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go." Sheep, guys. So this is the native variety, the blackhead. You can see those ones. There's a merino variety also inside here. We keep them for wool and also for meat. Yay! Yeah, it's a bit windy. Allows for proper drying of maize and wheat. Hey guys, enjoy! Hi-yo! Yeah, enjoy the wheat, guys. See you soon. So as you can see, last time we had some good growth of beans here. These guys have been terrorizing the beans. Yeah, they've eaten like this part. Whatever they come, they land here. They've eaten most of it. The other part is still okay. So still good to go. We'll still harvest some beans from here. We'll show you the other crop down there where the beans should be doing very, very well. So the average growth period for beans is 3 to 4 months, depending on the variety. We grow a lot of variety in this area. The Rose Cocos, yeah, the Wairimos, not somebody's name, but variety of beans. They do very well here. And yes, a sack of beans will give you good money. And I would say the production per acre for beans is lower than maize. However, the cost per sack is very good. You would probably harvest per acre 6 to 8 bags, but sell it for around 6 to 7,000 shillings on a good market day. For maize, you would, on a very good day, on a very good year, harvest around 18, maximum 18, 22, depending on how you input the fertilizers and top dressing, and of course removing the weeds. Upcoming videos, I will be doing some cost comparison of the two on a very high level. Beans take shorter time. Beans are nitrogen fixing. Beans help your land. They can give you more money than maize. However, with beans, you do most of the work by hand. But for maize, you can mechanize. Production higher, price lower. I'll be doing cost versus profit for beans, for maize, apologies, very soon. Yes, so you can mechanize planting, from plowing to planting to even applying of the herbicides to top dressing. Even nowadays, guys, mechanized harvesting, where you get very heavy maize combine harvesters to come and get the maize out. Let's go to our previous project and see how the beans is doing. And we are here. For those who didn't see the before footage or how this was looking, please go back to our first video of the farm, dopers, goats and other stories. As you can see, guys, I'm really happy. Looks like the beans are doing very good here. You can see all the way up to there. So what we've done here, for people who want to probably copy, is we planted the beans after the previous harvest. We didn't even plow or do anything. We just did the terracing or the tilling of the lines. After that, we planted the beans, and we were lucky that we got the rains. After that, we left it. When they started sprouting, we applied selective herbicide to keep it clean and reduce incidence of uprooting during weeding. So we applied a clean bin, giving us this clean surface with only beans and some bit of grass. So with that, I think the only next stage is weeding, which we will. Once we get a growth up to around, I think, 5 inches, then we'll do the final weeding. The beauty with the beans is you don't put fertilizer, you don't top dress. In fact, it makes your soil better by doing what you call nitrogen fixing. I'll show you the other side why we are planting the beans with the coffee. On the other side, guys, is our tree planting project. I'll do a vlog about this in next coming series and show you the story about how we arrived here. A lot of failures. You can see there is a wattle tree over there. That was the initial project that failed. However, we kept going. You can see, I think we are happy to be changing the environment, getting in more, I would say, oxygen for the environment, getting in more rain catching, and making the environment look very, very beautiful. So we had to fence these off when we were starting because of interruption by animals. Because the investment on these trees it's not so much, but we don't want to lose a tree because of an animal. So I also do another vlog about tree planting and the benefits, the cost-benefit analysis of a cypress tree within a period of 18 years. Other guys have planted blue gum or gum trees. Cost benefit also is there. 10 years you harvest. However, they are the downside. So what we intend to achieve is that a very beautiful outline. You can see those trees on our land going all the way down to where we have our goat farm project. So you see that. So let's go to our coffee project and see what's happening. So as you can see, we are in our coffee project. Everything is good. As you can see, the coffee, they're very happy. They're swinging around, you can see. Yes, so I'll take you for you to see what's happening with our coffee, our beans. So guys, walk with me as I show you how our coffee project is faring very good. I'm really happy about this project. This is the first one, coffee, as mentioned in our video one. Allow me to show you phase 2. Yes, phase 2 is here. See, these guys are really picking up. Phase 2 is here. Also, you can see the beans are very happy. Beans are here. However, compared to the other part, you can see there are some weeds. The name of this weed, for those with agriculture, this is like a blackjack. Has some medicinal values. When you get injured, as mentioned in the previous video, you apply this on your wound. It has, I would say, blood coagulating ability. It helps in blood coagulation. It helps in getting stopping blood flow by forming a quick clot outside your body, not inside. So we will be doing weeding. Unfortunately for this area, we will sacrifice the beans, of course, for the coffee. Our intention of doing this coffee is to go as organic as much as possible when we can. So that's what you're doing. So these are the newbies here. Some scars on the leaves. We just applied some copper sulfate to control, and some bits of, I know the agronomist will try and correct me, anti-fungal. If you know the correct name, please put it on the comments below. So yes, see these guys, they're doing very, very well. I think in the next 2 years, we'll be doing the first harvest. Yes, we are happy for this. So we will be doing weeding on this side. Not so bad. I think as soon as the beans really gain good height, we'll be doing the weeding. Yes, so this guy is the newbie. Evidence of copper sulfate application is here, the dots. I'll get one with, I think it's like 5 days old. 5 days passed since we applied the copper sulfate. So the survivability rate for the coffee this time is higher. I think I made a good bet by getting the seedlings closer here. I've not seen any mortality to date, so I can say we are doing fairly good. I think we have some lessons learned. Everything you do, of course, you have something to learn about. We did a lot of transportation all the way from Nairobi, Caldro, for the first project. However, we lost 50%, unfortunately. It was a big loss. But this time, I got an outgrower who is certified by Caldro, reduced on transportation costs, and I would say very good survivability rates. Yes, we did some grass over there. However, as you can see, they've ingressed all the way up here. But for me, this is good. It's okay. We'll be using this to feed our sheep and goats. Yes, see how healthy they are. Growing in the wrong place, but very healthy. Yeah, the tree project doing good. So we'll go down there. I'll show you more of the coffee. The corner, there is a corner that's doing very, very well. I think that corner usually is a bit damp. The soil is very rich. When we were bringing in the manure, we dumped it in that corner. So I'll show you how the coffee is faring on the other side. I think it's good progress. God's timing. I think whatever you do, do your best. The rest, leave it to the Lord. In our lives, God has a lot of control. Sometimes people call it luck. That is as God work. So yes, come with me as we look at our coffee project. I think over here, after we started, we've had some farmers starting upstream over there. I think it's good for them to start, as we will have I think ability to scout for market, ability to buy in I would say production materials for the berries when you go to the harvesting stage. This is the corner. This is a majestic corner where the coffee is doing very, very good. Don't mind the weed, guys. I think even in our next update, you'll be able to see a very clean coffee field. But we will always plant here beans to allow for nitrogen fixing. And when we harvest the beans, we'll bring back the waste and keep it on the farm. Join me as we go to see how our goats are faring on. We've not yet cut the grass to date. I think we are nearly late, but we can't gamble with that because usually we cut the grass, leave it lying on the ground for about a day or two for it to dry, then you come and bale. So as shown in the previous video, we did some baling for this part. We were lucky that the rain gave us a break, and yes, we were lucky, we baled. Very good news also here. This part of land was our west land, I would say. We had some stones here, we had some tree stumps. However, we've managed to plant some vegetables. What are these? I think I will get guys telling me the names of these vegetables in the native language. What vegetable is this? So here we call it kunde. It's good for, it has a very high fiber. When you chew it, I think some guys don't like it because it becomes very chewy. It leaves some lump on your mouth. Otherwise, for your gut, it's the best. Cleans your gut. It is your duster for your gut. Gives you a lot of cleaning, detoxing and such. So we'll be getting a very healthy crop from here. We've not applied anything. Very fertile, very virgin. As you can see, yeah, this is our friends the blackjack coming up. So we'll be plowing. So we'll be weeding this place to get rid of them. But it's a good harvest from this small portion which was potentially a wasteland. Let's go and see how our goats and how our watering project is faring on. So we are here. We are going into the goat and dopper project for us to see. So last time in our previous video, this was being constructed, the water trough. So as you can see, the project was done very, very well. However, there's something that I'll later show you that we are going to fix. So our goats are now enjoying very, very warm water, very clean water from this water trough. So this water trough takes around 4,000 liters. So when the tractor comes to dump the water, it only dumps 4,000. Yes, so as you can see, for those who have a very keen eye, the water trough is sloping towards the other side. So what we've decided is when the goats finish this water, we will add more. I would say we'd add a brick here and some cement for us to get more volume. Our target was to get to 4,000 liters, 5,000 liters, apologies. So this is it. So here we have the outlet. When we were doing the project, we realized that sometimes the data accumulates inside, so we decided to add a gate valve here with a pipe for cleaning. When we want to clean this water, we just open this. Let me just show you how it works. We have friends already. We have bees coming to get some water, or water world. So when you open like this, you can see water is coming out. So with that, let me just open. See how fast? So with that, we'll be able to ensure that our goats and sheep are getting clean water. During any water changeover, we'll do some cleaning and draw away the dirt using this outlet. So the intention was to have the water trough sloping towards that side. Yeah, as you can see, it's very nice. So our goats are enjoying this warm, clean water. So we planted something at the end here to utilize the water. You know, water can be waste here, but we ensure that we get the value for this water. We planted something here. So what do we have here? So this is the giant bamboo. The giant bamboo is used in China as scaffolding. Is used to build buildings. It's used to build very nice fences. It's used to build exotic houses. So we borrowed this idea after I saw it in a friend's place. So we planted the giant bamboo here. I will show you down there the big project now that we are doing for the giant bamboo. The intention is in future we want to supply the building contractors in town with the scaffolding material from bamboo. Bamboo is stronger. Bamboo can be used for more than one project. We'll also in future probably build some structures using the bamboo. So we'll go with you there so that you're able to see what's happening there. So after our first video, I've got a lot of inquiries on how we did I would say the doper bun, the sheep bun. And this video I'll try to highlight as much as possible on the technicalities on how probably we built this for anybody to copy. So number one, this is a recycled store that we had in another farm that we had to bring it here. We built it around 7 years ago. We were not able to raise grain enough to fill it, and then we realized that the grain business was not so profitable, so we scaled down and decided to relocate the barn to the maize barn to be used as to house the sheep and the goats. So on this side, someone would say it's so high. However, the ground slants towards the other side, and we had to put, I don't know, this is like 1.25 meters of pole. We use cedar poles here and some treated poles on the other side. So we'll take you to the other side where ordinarily, if you have a flat ground, those are the dimensions that you can use. So for information is how wide and how long is the barn. So I'll show you. One, two, three, four. 4 meters wide. We'll take the measurements of the length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 meters, 4 by 12 meters. And the height here, the conventional height, will be 1 meter. So let me take you, come closer, I show you why we put 1 meter. So you put the 1 meter height for us to be able to harvest this gem here that we're trying to produce the coffee. So the 1 meter allows someone to climb in. As you can see, I'm in. And then, yeah, we are building good amount of manure here. We thank God for that. I think we're looking at how many bags? Probably around 6 to 7 bags of manure here, just hidden here, because that's from the other side to the other side. So let's go in and see how it's configured. So I've shown the previous video for the guys who didn't see the previous video. We've done this with the stoppers. We used the droppers, or we used the branches from the trees that you can see here. We just harvested here, these ones here, branches, and used it to fix these stairs. So come with me as I show you how we've configured inside. Okay, so inside here, as you can see, is very high. can walk out very, very easily. Yeah. So the spaces inside here, come close, I show you. So the spaces here, supposed to be a finger just go through it, so that you don't hurt the legs of the sheep or the goats when they are sleeping at night. They are very playful after hours. So this one is not conventional, so we had to cover it like that. So for the feeding, we feed these goats and sheep before they go out to graze, and these are the feed troughs that allows us to give them supplements, allows us to give them the brand. We get a supplement like salt very cheaply. We get supplements like now the straws from the farm for free, and that allows us to do some level of supplementation. We put the nutrients here, like salts, expensive salts, we put them here so that they don't waste. See the other side, there are a lot of gaps inside, so we put them here. We got this from the market. We have two of this, one for the inside and one for outside. So on the iron sheets, we used 3-meter iron sheets to do the roofing, this side and this side. I'll count for you the number of iron sheets that 4 by 12 meter barn will take. Took 17 this side, 17 that side, 34 iron sheets. So 4 by 12, 34 iron sheets. Do the leveling of where they will be sleeping. I think you've seen our goats. For those who've not seen our goats and sheep, go to the previous video. They are very clean. Note that, as you can see, the house is very clean. You can even sleep here. That's why we did the good flooring for the droppings to go through. Why we did the partition is we had to separate the goats from the sheep. When they are on heat, when they're about to mate, goats become very aggressive and they try and hit the dopers. The dopers are very docile. However, the male dopers are very big, and when they fight, it can even result to death, because the doper has the mass and the goat has the audacity to start it. So we try to separate the two. So the goats on the other side, sheep on the other side. Our plan is to probably take this to around 150 to 200 goats and sheep. Hopefully we will be there. We'll grow with us and see our progress. So we'll work with you and show you the giant bamboo project. Today we've not been able to find the sheep and the goats. The herder probably has taken them down there in the bush. I think we're lucky to have a very big bush here. It's a very expansive bush. It's very good for the goats. Hope we'll get them later. Otherwise, if they're on the other corner where we have a waterfall, for the guys who've not seen our waterfall, the other side, we will in later days do a vlog of the waterfall, the history about it, what it does, and the capabilities of the waterfall. But the sheep and goats should be down there. We will not be able to see them today. Walk with me as we go to the bamboo side. So welcome to our giant bamboo project. So as promised, on the other side, we mentioned that we are starting the bamboo project down here. So before we continue, thank you very much for watching the video to this end. We thank you. We don't take you for granted. We look forward to creating more content, a lot of information we will share, give you the experience we're going through, educate you, entertain you in the process. Yes, so consider subscribing and helping us grow the channel. Consider liking that, clicking that like button, click the notification bell for you to know when we're releasing new content, and we really appreciate. So straight to the bamboo project. So I got these seedlings from a friend of mine who got them from, I think, China. We're seeding them. These bamboo trees were planted, I think, a few weeks ago. They were this high, but right now they've really grown. I think thanks to the current rains we're experiencing, we'll be able to, I think, get faster growth. And our location, where we've located the bamboo saplings, is next to the river. We have a river, guys, flowing next to our land that we intend to use to grow this bamboo bush to a very, very good height. So we've done the fencing. So probably somebody asked, why did you fence? So we have some guys who would bring their cows across the banks to try and graze in our land, which was at that time before we started the DOPA project. So they would cross over, graze on our land. They ate away our trees, but now we've decided to do the fencing using the gum posts to prevent, I would say, ingress of animals, even people, to uproot the bamboo. So we wanted to give the bamboo trees the best environment to grow, and of course next to the river, when it rains, usually this river bank overflows or bursts, so get to irrigate our bamboo. So let me take you along to show you how far we've planted the bamboo. Yes, this is an indigenous tree here by the river. Usually very thorny. It yes, let me see if I can get a thorn. So yes, very thorny. You can see this one here. So it produces the fruits once per year, very dark fruits. I don't know the name. So, but that's why children eat a lot of that fruit. Gives them some level of immunity. I want to end this vlog with a quote from the Bible, from Psalms 1 to 3. It says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in the step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on this law day and night. That person is like a tree planted by the streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever they do prospers." I pray for every one of you that you may prosper, you may not wither, and always come back to our channel for good vibes, good content. I will leave you with the sound of our stream here as we say bye-bye. Please like, please subscribe, please click that notification button so that as we release the good content, you don't miss it. Thank you for watching our channel. Pause.